I've got a history with Marcopolo that goes back a long time, and in fact, nothing is finer, obviously, your first wife, than your first love. And kind of during the 80s, I was experiencing a lot of things for the first time, including fashion. And how Marcopolo came into my life was football hooligans. Yes, thanks guys, it's really good. Football hooligans would go into Europe and steal from sporting shops and bring back all the brands to England, and then there'd be these rarefied pieces, and none more so than Marcopolo would come through Liverpool. We got some Marcopolo. So, you know, when you are in your formative years, nothing feels better than your first loves. And my first loves in fashion were Marcopolo and some other brands that we won't name. But, you know, Marcopolo has a place etched in my heart. A rather naughty place etched in my heart, actually. I'm not advising anybody to go out and start robbing shops and bringing them back to England. You should go in and pay for them now. But yeah, that's how Marcopolo became to be something in my heart and mind.
Oh, Rob, that feels so good. Thank you. But honestly, it's been such a warm-hearted, great session that we had with the design session. That I was invited to your house, and I'm very, very honored. And we're sitting at the table. And honestly, the first talk was about soccer, fashion, and then we very soon came into a talk like, hey Rob, what do you like? And we talked about a soccer track top, and I started sketching. But honestly, I wanted to be only the tool of Rob, so everybody probably wants to know, is it just a deal and we do some sketches and show it? No, not at all. Because on this very day, I was your design assistant that I felt very proud of. And Rob started to say, what do you like? May I show?
Yeah.
So this is a real design. That's a Robbie Williams design. Yeah. And honestly, this is what we did. Rob said, make it big. Yeah, make it big.
Make it big. I've actually always, for the longest time, gone against having names on things, and then all of a sudden, just in 5 minutes, I'm like, no, actually, it's Marcopolo. It should be massive, it should be big, it should be oversized, it should be late 80s, early 90s. And also, you know, in Germany, people were way beyond their years, because in 1982, in the World Cup, the Germans then, the German team, when in England we were going, what are they doing with their mustaches and their hair and their mullets? Now in 1982, that's what everybody looks like in New York. Everybody's hipsters. So, you know, I just went back to old Germany to steal an inspiration for 2017. Who knew that 1982 team, was it Rudi Völler? Was it that team? Who knew that Rudi Völler would be inspiring a young person from Stoke-on-Trent in 2017? Thank you, sir, for the inspiration.
Well, thank you. Honestly, the design session was planned for 2 hours in your home. Actually, we went until late night. And at the very moment when we finished the men's line, Rob said, now, honestly, everybody else, I think, could leave. Because Ayda's coming. I want to introduce you to Ayda. Because my wife, and happy having you here, is so creative. And honestly, it's not just creativity. Ayda was a muse, and is a muse in what we did. So I was just sketching, and honestly, Ayda, then I started.
We just started kind of vibing. We just kind of, you came in, it was like I didn't even know what had happened. It was like all these people were in the house, and I thought, what's going on? I have no idea. And then it kind of cleared out, and we sat down, and we just kind of started talking about clothes and inspiration. And we just started, it was like a freestyle session. We just started.
Super freestyle.
And we came up with this sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite. It's a sweatshirt. Can we call it?
Yeah, that's the Ayda sweat.
The Ayda sweat.
The Ayda sweat.
And then we were kind of talking about first loves, and obviously, Rob is my first love.
Marcopolo was mine. Such a shame.
Kind of
I'm so
awkward.
materialistic.
Yeah. It's kind of awkward when you're talking about your first love. It's like, talking about love, inspiration, passion, and obviously Rob being my love and my inspiration, and my kids being my love and my inspiration. And it was right when we were doing Love My Life, and it just popped into my head, that's what it's about, Love My Life. So we started coming up with lyrics from Rob's songs to put on the pieces, because really, you know, fashion is about connectivity and passion, how you feel when you wear your clothes. And, you know, that for me, what it was about. It was like you were creating this session together, and I came in and there was this love and this passion, this creativity, and I just wanted to kind of tap into that. And so Rob's lyrics for me represent that. So together with the clothes, I felt like that was a sweet spot in my heart, and that was something that kind of evoked sexiness for me, is when you feel connected like that. So that's kind of where that came.
And it just went on. I was in the pleasure sitting at your home, at your
At our dining room table. I think there was a high chair near you,
Nice.
and there was dogs running around.
Exactly. And it was Rob on my right and Ada on my left, and then we did the designs, and then Rob took my sketchbook and said, hey, there's some more ideas. Yeah? And then
Right. Just kept
started
going.
writing. These were just
kept writing and writing. Ideas are forming in my head. Stuff that I've stolen from other people.
so all these are famous song titles, obviously, from Rob, that give us enough food for the upcoming years.
That's where we've got lots of food today.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Together. All right. Here.
Start here.
From here.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh. And to the middle, please. To the center, one here, please. To the middle, please. To the middle, one here, please. Sorry, closing and left, smiling in the middle. And you one with the dog. And to the left. And to the left. Wait, big smile and next one.
And to the right side, please. And to the left, Robbie.
Smiling here, big smile. Also here to the center. To the center, please. Robbie, one here.
Can you please put together?
Can they all move up, please?
To this side.
Thank you. You're going to want to switch in the dress.
Can we ask ladies will? Of course.
Thank you.
Okay, starting here, smiling here, everybody. One here, please, to the center. And to
And to the right side, please.
to the left side, please.
Left side.
You're waiting, yes.
And to the right side, to the right side.
And to the right side.
One here, please.